Okay guys, this is my Module 5 scouting report video. Level is I want to do collegiate, more specifically the NCAA, hopefully. And the football is a sport. More specifically, I do want to work with the quarterbacks on the offensive side of the ball. It's always been my favorite position, so that's why I always kind of focus on that. And let's take a look. For this scouting report, I did find online. As you see, it is filled in with with all the details. But this is a scouting report I fell in love with right when I first started looking at it and dissecting it. This is Connor Cook's scouting report going from the NCAA to the NFL, and you see there are a lot of details with this. The highest number on the grading scale is a 7 being the highest, and with a 0 obviously being the lowest. Let's take a closer look. The 4 categories of this scouting report went into is athletic ability, competitiveness, mental alertness, and strength and explosion, which are all, I'd say, all 4 very important parts of playing the quarterback position as well as other positions in sports. As we take a look at it, what I do like, what I said earlier, was very detail oriented. As you can see, there's a little paragraph with each section of what is good and what is bad about this. And why these items that I like I said, these are 4 very important components of playing the position. And even under the, like for instance, at the competitives, there's the toughness, clutch play, production, consistency, if he's a team player, and his self-pride as a player. Now, some of these, if you were given to your team to look at, some of these you can take out, and it's less work for you to do. But for what I want to go into, I do want to work on the recruiting side as well, because it's very important, the collegiate ranks. So you can obviously sit there, watch high school film with this sheet of paper and write down what you do or don't like about the athlete. So I do like about that. And obviously you can change the position as well. This doesn't have to be quarterback related. You can go and change whatever position you'd like that suits you. Like I said, this is very detail oriented. Now I do like at the bottom of it, he just kind of summarizes the strong points of the player, the weaknesses we need to work on, and the summary. Now, what do I hope to learn from this? What I do hope to learn from this is that there's a lot of details that go into a scouting report. Obviously, this is just for one player, going from the collegiate ranks to the professional league, and there's so much going into this. I mean, there's so much aspects of the game that could determine, where they go in the draft, or if someone wants to sign them, if I'm going from high school to the collegiate ranks. And this info will be useful for my team, not only for the players looking at, from when I do give this to further the opposing quarterback on defense, with the coaches as well. They can look at the strengths and weaknesses, and what they can put this into our game plan as to what plays we need to call to help our defense compete against the opposing quarterback. Like I said, I really plan on using this when I sit down and look at film of high school recruits. I can go through and kind of go on the scale of 0 to 7 and give my personal opinion on how they are an athlete. And I think this will not only be very successful for just dealing with the quarterback position, but positions everywhere, dealing with recruiting and scouting reports for opposing teams.